Hi everyone, and welcome to the first of our winter series, Make and Take Zooms. So obviously this is going to be a little bit different than our usual make and takes because you're not going to be here to make it, but I'm going to talk you through how to do that at home and how you can do it with your teams as well if you want to get together and have some fun with some friends and family and make some really cool things. So how it's going to work today is we're going to go through the basics first, our basics around essential oils. I know most of you have got your oils already, but it's always good to hear the basic safety stuff again. So we're going to go through that first, and then I'm going to go through some amazing products that we've got from doTERRA that we can use to support our immunity, as well as talking through some amazing roller blends that we can make as well. So let's get started. So for those of you who are sitting around with friends and family, the beginning bit I'm going to go through is in our Empower kit. So I am going to go through this bit at the beginning here where we talk about essential oils. So a bit of background about me to start with. My name is Kirsten Thrush and I run Essential Life Balance with Kirsten Thrush, and I have got a passion about helping people to find balance within their lives. I come from a background where I was burnt out with adrenal fatigue when I started using the oils, and they've been such a huge help to me to move through that and beyond it. And so I'm passionate about helping others to do the same, especially passionate about helping mums to do the same. Recently, we've had a new adventure in our life with my daughter being diagnosed with a very rare disease. And so the essential oils have helped support us hugely emotionally through that as well. And so I also am really passionate about helping people have options out there so that they can use the oils in their life for whatever part of life that they're at right here, right now. So today we are going to talk about how we can use them to support our immune system, which is really good as we head into winter here in the southern hemisphere, where all the nasty lurgies tend to hang about. So what are essential oils? So essential oils are natural extracts from plants, and they come from all different parts of the plant. So some come from the leaves, the stems, the flowers, the roots. And they're 50 to 70 times stronger than the plants they come from. So we do need to use them carefully, and we do need to treat them with respect. So if I take something like our peppermint, please don't be putting your fingers on the tops of your bottles and then rubbing your eyes. Because no matter what you read on the internet, and there's some really good stuff and there's some really rubbish stuff, we never ever want to put essential oils in our eyes. We can use them around our eyes, but not in our eyes. Never in our ears. So basil and tea tree around the ear are amazing for earaches and ear infections, but never actually in the ear. Be careful of your pits, especially if you've just shaven, and be careful of your private bits. Please don't put peppermint in the bath. You might jump out really quickly. So looking at peppermint is fabulous for energy. It's a really good one on those cold winter's mornings when you really just don't want to get out of bed. When you're going, do I have to adult today? Get your peppermint bottle, open it, have a great big sniff. Peppermint is amazing for energizing us through the winter months. So all of our doTERRA oils are sourced from their natural origins. What that means is they're growing where they want to grow and where they're meant to grow. So if we take tea tree, it comes from Australia. Frankincense, Somalia and Oman. Our gorgeous lavender comes from Bulgaria and the French Alps. And because they're coming from where they're meant to grow, their therapeutic qualities are a lot higher than if they were forced to grow somewhere that they didn't want to, which is why we've got such great quality oils. And if we do take something like lavender, which is from Bulgaria in the French Alps, lavender is great for soothing, calming, relaxing, getting rid of stress in our lives. How I love using my lavender in the winter is, you know how you make beautiful casseroles and you go and get them out of the oven, and if you're anything like me, 9 times out of 10, you burn yourself on the oven racks when you're getting stuff out. Put lavender on it. Lavender is great for burns. So it's going to help it to reduce the soreness, and it's going to help your body to heal that burn a lot quicker. So lavender is great for burns through the winter as well, to support us. Now, there's many essential oils out there, and the reason that I love our doTERRA essential oils is the fact that every single batch of our essential oils is tested for both the purity, so there's nothing else in them. There's no synthetics, there's no fillers, there's no additives, there's no alcohols, herbicides, pesticides, none of that. But also that they're that top therapeutic quality as well. So we're getting the most amazing quality oils. And doTERRA will not sell anything that doesn't meet those stringent qualities. So we are guaranteed they're pure and we're guaranteed they're therapeutic. And that is why I use doTERRA. And it's also really, really exciting because that is the reason why we can use our oils internally within our bodies. And that's our first way we can use our oils, is using them internally. And as we get on to talking about the immune system, we're going to talk about some different oils that we can use internally to support us. Our second way that we can use our oils is topically. And the roller blends that we make with our make and takes is a great example of using oils topically. Now, when we're using them topically, which is on our skin, please always dilute them with a carrier oil. Preferred is the fractionated coconut oil that you can get through your doTERRA account because it's silky, it's smooth, it soaks into your body really nicely, which is what you want your oils to do. You can, however, use any carrier oil you like. So, for example, when I'm doing my aromatic dressing in the winter, when we can get those crocodile, scaly, dry legs, I actually like to use half avocado oil and half coconut oil and mix that up in my little bowl for my aromatic dressing and use that on my legs. It's a lot thicker, it's really nourishing. And generally in the winter, I'm wearing jeans anyway, and it doesn't matter if they get a bit of oil on them. I don't want to get that sort of oil on my beautiful summer clothes. So that's a great example of how you can use them topically through the winter and how you can change your carrier oils to suit. Our third way we can use our oils then is aromatically. And that can be as simple as opening our bottle and smelling them, or using our gorgeous diffusers. Now, coming into winter and aromatically, On Guard is absolutely amazing. On Guard is our best friend in our diffuser over the winter. So this one smells like Christmas in a bottle. It's got orange, it's got cinnamon, it's got wild orange. When we use it in our diffusers, we're killing airborne pathogens. So what that means in plain speak is we're getting rid of the germs in the air. And what that means is it lessens our likelihood of getting sick. Now, I'm not here to tell you that if you use essential oils, you're never going to get sick again, because I would be lying. What I am saying is that we're going to support our bodies so much more. We're going to reduce our likelihood of getting ill. And if we do, it's going to be of a shorter duration. And also it's going to be less severity. So the On Guard is a great one to use in your diffuser to help with those airborne pathogens. The other one I use a lot of in my diffuser, and I'm really happy that it's our product of the month here in Australia, is Easy Air. So this one's great for all those sniffles and snuffles. So when you're starting to feel congested, you're starting to feel difficult in breathing, there's those winter bugs going around, put your Easy Air in your diffuser. and that is going to help to support that respiratory system. Now, everyone who does 125 PV order this month, so that is in the month of June, will receive a 5 ml bottle of this absolutely free. So that for me is really exciting because I've just run out. So I now get a bottle for free. So those are our basics on how we use our essential oils. So 3 different ways we can use our essential oils, and also a bit about doTERRA. So let's chat about some of the amazing ways we can support our immune systems. So I'm just going to get my little... One of the best things that we can do to support our immune systems over the winter is be using our lifelong vitality supplements. So the lifelong vitality supplements, or LLV, as I like to say, because I usually can't spit it out, are a series of 3 supplements. And these 3 supplements have been proven to help with energy, to help with sleep, to help with balancing hormones, to help with supporting our immune system, and to give us overall foundational nutrition. So if you want to give yourself the best insurance policy for winter, the best support to your immune system, I highly recommend that everyone puts LLV on their orders to support that immune system over winter. Absolute must. Let's talk about some blends. Who wants to talk about yummy blends that we can use to support our immune system? So the first one we've got is a respiratory blend. So if we want to go basic, using our essential oils, we can use our Easy Air and make it up in a roller, and we've got a respiratory blend to support ourselves. But let's supercharge that. Let's boost it. Let's look at a boosted roller that's going to give our respiratory system a real boost. So what I'm going to make here for you, it's going to, and I'll give you the recipe as we go, it's going to have a really good support for your respiratory system. It's going to be a great roller to use on your chest. And you can actually use this one on your sinuses as well to help with that respiratory system. So we've got a 5 ml bottle, and into that we are going to put 5 drops of our Easy Air, because who could have a respiratory blend without having Easy Air, right? Now we're going to add to that 5 drops of Copaiba. So Copaiba is one of our newer oils, and it is good for so many different things and supporting our body on that real cellular level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to help to support your body to get rid of whatever it is that's causing that respiratory distress. It also supports the respiratory system as well. We're going to add to that 5 drops of lime. Oh, who loves lime? I love lime. Lime is energizing, it's uplifting, it just makes me feel good. Lime also supports the respiratory system. So into that, we've got 5 drops of our lime. Last one didn't want to come out. Now, as we're putting the drops in, I'll just put the lid on this first. You'll notice I'm holding my roller bottle and I'm holding my essential oil bottle on a slight angle. Now, the angle I use will depend on the oil, because the citrus ones come out a lot quicker, so I go for a shallower angle. Some of them come out a lot slower. So don't sit there and go shake, 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 and put your oils on. Be patient, be gentle, just sit and wait for your drops to come out. So far we've got our 5 Easy Air, 5 Copaiba, 5 lime. Going to add to that 5 eucalyptus. Eucalyptus to me just smells like winter. It has been used for so many generations in Australia and New Zealand to help with the whole respiratory distress that goes with winter. So it makes sense that we're going to use this one in our respiratory blend as well. Just helps really open up those airways. And then last of all, marjoram. Marjoram is a little used oil from a lot of people. It is very good for sleep. It's very relaxing. It's very calming, but it's also good to support that respiratory system as well. So we have in there our 5 oils. We've got Easy-Air, Copaiba, Eucalyptus Lime, and Marjoram. And then we're going to fill the bottle up with our fractionated coconut oil. Now, when you're filling your rollers up, just fill them up to the shoulder of the bottle. You don't want to overfill them. And I highly, highly recommend the little tiny funnels that you can get. So I get my bottle from Aussie Aroma Supplies, from Michelle and Andrew Ragg, and they have the little funnels as well, and they're 20 cents each, and oh my gosh, do they make such a difference. So yeah, Peter, it's 5 drops of each. And then we fill that up, and then we put our roller on. Now, I have got, for the workshops that Jem and I are doing, we have got beautiful labels. You can put your stickers on and use those for labels. Put a bit of sellotape over the top of your stickers if you're using your cap stickers, because the oil from the roller can make the stickers come off. Or we got these from Label Lane. So they're on Facebook, and that's Label Lane, and they do beautiful stickers. Now, some people might be going, oh, 5 drops of each, that's 25 drops in a 5 ml roller. That came up to about that much oil in there. So it's not even a 1/6 of a bottle of your essential oils. And if we look at our doTERRA dilution guidelines, this is well within our dilution guidelines. So that's a respiratory blend. It's got Easy-Air, Copaiba, Eucalyptus Lime, and Marjoram. And that's going to support that respiratory system. Now, what we can also do, and what we can use that blend for in a different way, is we can use 1 drop of each of those oils, and we can put them in a hot mug as a steamer. Now, don't put them in a hot mug and drink it. That's not what I was meaning. But in a hot mug or a bowl that you can then breathe in the steam and the aromas that comes off it. And that's also going to help with those sinuses. Please, as you do that, close your eyes, because what you don't want to do is to get the essential oils in your eyes. Now, if you do happen to get essential oils in your eyes, we don't use water to wash it out because that drives it further in. What you want to do is use a fat-based product. So either use a carrier oil or use a milk. And with whatever milk you've got in the house, whether it's dairy milk, whether it's coconut milk, whether it's almond milk, and use that to help to flush it out. So that's our first blend that we've made, is a digestive blend. The next blend that we're going to make is called the Bomb. So some of you would have seen similar recipes to this, called the Immune Bomb, called the Flu Bomb, called all sorts of things like that. And the point of this one is you've got something in your body that you want to get rid of, that you want to support your body's immune system to get out. So this one, we are going to use oregano, On Guard, tea tree, lemon, and frankincense. So we've got the 5 oils that we're going to use in this roller. The reason we're using the On Guard is the On Guard's helping to support that immune system and helping our own body's immune system to fight whatever it is we're going on. So we're going to put 5 drops of On Guard in our roller. And that's our immune support. We're then going to use 5 drops of tea tree. Or if you really want to pimp this one, you could also put 5 drops of Manuka in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So tea tree is a natural antiseptic, and it's just going to help with all the allergies that we've got that we want to get out of our system. So Manuka is like tea tree on steroids. So you can choose to use either of those that you want to. We're going to use lemon. Lemon, 5 drops as well. lemon is very detoxifying, and it's going to help to flush things out. So it's going to help your body to get rid of what it's got going on. Now, when we are using our essential oils, and when we've got something going on in our body that we're trying to flush out, please up your water intake, because it just helps your body with those elimination processes of your toxins. So even if you're using it in a roller and not using it internally, up your water intake, because it just helps your body with everything that's going on. Peter, I'd use it instead. So you could either use tea tree or manuka. I wouldn't use both of them together. It's probably a bit of overkill. So we've got our On Guard tea tree lemon. The next one's our oregano. So oregano is one of our powerhouse oils, very potent. It's all the antis. It really helps to support our body to get rid of the stuff that we don't want to have in it. We're only going to use 2 drops of oregano in this blend. My oregano is almost empty. I think we need an oregano product of the month. I don't know how people will go with that though. A lot of people don't like oregano, but I'd like it. So 2 drops of our oregano in there, powerhouse immune system support to get rid of what's going on. Now, with using this, we are making a roller and we're going to be using it topically. Please, as it's got oregano in, only use it for 10 days, because our oregano is a really potent oil that's processed through our liver, and we want to give our body a rest. So use it for 10 days. You can have a 2 or 3 day break and then use it again. I personally haven't found that I've needed to use it ever for more than 10 days, but 10 days as a rule. And then last but not least, our king of essential oils, frankincense, or Frankie boy. So we're going to put 2 drops of him in there. So frankincense is going to help support us on that cellular level to help support our immune system. And then once again, we fill this one up with our fractionated coconut oil. So in there we have got 5 drops each of our lemon, our tea tree, our On Guard, 2 drops of oregano and 2 drops of frankincense. And we have then got our balm. So that one you can roll on the bottoms of your feet, or the base of your spine is another good place that I like to use it, because the base of our spine supports our whole body's central nervous system. Your whole spine does actually, but your base of your spine is a lot easier to get to yourself. The other thing we can do with our balm is we can use it internally. So we can use this one in a veggie capsule. Just 1 drop of each in a veggie capsule with a big glass of water. And we can do that up to every 3 hours while we've got something going on. Now, for me personally, this is one of my most favourite blends because I've got an immune deficiency. And ever since I was a kid, if I get a cold, then 9 times out of 10, it's gone to my chest and I've got bronchitis or got pneumonia. What I do is at the first tickle of the sore throat, first congestion through my sinuses, I will be having my balm in my veggie cap every 3 hours, straight away as soon as I feel something. And I'll also be using my roller and applying it topically. Now, touch wood, for the last 4 years that I've been using the oils, I have not had pneumonia or bronchitis. So yes, I still get sick. I still get colds. However, it doesn't develop the same. My body's immune system is able to kick in and able to help to support it. So love, love, love the balm. For your throat, so sore throats, great thing to do is to gargle with our On Guard. So a drop of On Guard in a shot glass of water, gargle with it will help to soothe a sore throat. The clove in On Guard is a natural analgesic. So it's going to help to numb that area as well as supporting our immune system to help to fight whatever it is that's causing the sore throat in the first place. So lucky last, we have got one further blend for you, and that's our digestive blend. So this is a blend to support digestive health. Now, we could absolutely use our Digest Zen, dilute our Digest Zen, and make up a blend with that, and we're going to be supporting our digestive health. What we're going to do is we're going to pimp this one as well. So we're going to supercharge our Digest Zen. And we're going to start off with 5 drops of Digest Zen. So this blend we're making is a great one for tummy bugs. This is when you've got something, it's not just your normal cramping or bloating. You've got something happening that's causing an upset stomach, some sort of bug or something like that. So we're going to put 5 drops of Digest Zen. We're then going to add 5 drops of On Guard. So this is going to support our immune system to get rid of whatever it's got going on that's causing that upset stomach. We're going to use 5 drops of marjoram. Now, the reason we're using the marjoram in this one, so marjoram is a relaxant. I can't talk and count at the same time. And so marjoram is going to help to reduce those spasms that can happen. You know, the real crampy that you can get when you've got an upset stomach? Marjoram is going to relax and soothe and help with that. And then last in this one, we've got 5 drops of tea tree. And once again, that's nature's antiseptic. That's going to help with the bugs. So put 5 drops of tea tree in there. And then we fill it up with our fractionated coconut oil. So to summarize that one, we've got 5 drops each of Digest Zen, On Guard, marjoram, and tea tree. And the purpose of this blend is when you've got something nasty happening that's causing an upset stomach, usually caused by some sort of bug that's going around, this one can help to get rid of it. So there you go. We've got 3 blends that we've made to give ourselves the immune edge over winter. We've got one for our respiratory health and to support us respiratory. We've got the bomb for when we've just got anything going on we want to get rid of. And we've got our oil for digestive health. So I hope you have enjoyed that today. I hope you've learned some new ways to support yourself and to support your immune system. I'm going to stop the recording now, and I'll leave it for anyone who's got any questions at the end.